Alright, so here's the floor. This is some ceramic tile, which is, I've used these mosaic marble tiles in order to kind of frame it in. So these are 12 by 12 crema marfil. It's a dowel tile, good tile. And then it's got this marble mosaic, which is the dark import, just like I'm going to be using around the surround for the tub and the deck around the tub and stuff. So should go well. I'd looked at some 18 by 18 tiles that would have actually filled the room better. I wouldn't have had to have used all of the mosaic, but it really didn't match the stuff that I'll be putting on the walls. And this tile is actually a part of the same series as the stuff that I'm going to be putting on the wall, so it's actually designed to match what's going to go on the wall. So that's part of the reason why I went with these mosaics in between, is to help fill the room so that I don't have little half cut pieces of tile against each wall. So I've got full tiles all the way, and then I took up that little bit of space that would have been little half tiles or little pieces of tiles against the wall by filling in with mosaics. Now, this isn't originally how I had laid it out. I laid it out one way and thought, you know, that's kind of a cool design. Peter came over. He's the one that actually laid all of this for me, and he switched it around just a little bit. I had the marble mosaic up against the wall on both sides. A single strand going against the wall, and then doubles between two tiles set next to each other. So instead of having a little bit of mosaic between each tile, I would have a little bit of marble, then two tiles, and then a double strand, kind of like that one that's right in the middle, and then two more tiles with nothing in between them, and then a double strand, and then a single one against the wall. He laid it out. I kind of liked his idea better. Looked like it might be easier to accomplish what we were trying to accomplish, and so that's the way that we went. He laid all of this over the last couple of days while I was working, and what we're going to be working on tonight is getting the mortar from between the tiles so that we can get ready to grout. Now, I'm not much for labor, manual labor, especially whenever it entails some scrubbing. I came home, I had the Dremel already, and been using this little cutoff saw tool directly to the Dremel. I went down to Lowe's and bought this little extender. The one thing I didn't like about using the Dremel is because of the size of the Dremel, I had to kind of hold that little blade at an angle. This allowed me to come like straight down between the grout lines. So kind of like, see if I can back this up a little bit and actually get a picture. So basically, this thing's a little cutoff tool. I'll switch on the Dremel here. I've got it operating at a fairly low speed for a Dremel, but then I just take that and put it down in there, and it kind of removes that grout, and then I can remove it from between the tile and the mosaic. And then I've actually got another little bitty bit that whenever I have to get into this area, it will actually take it out of there. But this will remove the biggest portion of it, so that whenever I go to remove that rest of it, it's just a matter of kind of cleaning up around the corners. So anyway, that's what I'm going to be working on tonight, is cleaning out these grout lines. I've also got, I'm going to shut this off real quick. I've also got some of the mosaics, whenever they come in a 12 by 12 strip. Now this one's already been kind of cut down, but they come in a 12 by 12 strip that looks somewhat like this, and they've got this backing on it. Well, I had a couple of them as I was taking out the mortar, that some of them have kind of come out, so I've got some contact cement that I'm going to glue those back down in. That'll hold them until we get the grout around them, and then the grout will go ahead and hold them in. So anyway, hope you like my floor. Toilet flange is in. Underneath the vanity, I could have realistically just, you know, did a crud job underneath the vanity and not continued on with the marble. The vanity is going to come out past this wall just a little bit. But see, I would have known it was there, and the vanity that I plan on getting actually has feet, so a person would be able to actually look under it. I'm not going with one that comes down and has the face front on along the bottom. It's actually going to have legs on it, more like a piece of furniture. So anyway, working on grout removal today. I got to make sure I stay off the tiles that have the blue on them, because those were just actually laid today, and they need to set 24 hours before any weight's put on them. So I won't get around to doing too much with them until tomorrow, but I should be able to get the rest of this knocked out this evening fairly quickly. Hope you like my floor. Thank you. Okay, so I've got almost all of the mortar out from between the grout lines. I mean, there's still a little bit in there, but I went with a white mortar, and I'm going with a light colored grout, so it's not going to make any difference that I didn't get all of it, but I did get, you know, enough of it out of each line to where the grout would have some good adhesion. So anyway, probably be grouting tomorrow. That would be my hope. Then get it grouted tomorrow. Hopefully get it sealed the next day, so that you know, that'll really make that marble pop out once it's sealed. It'll get a little bit shinier, and anyway, so that was tonight's project. Just kind of getting the floor done up a little bit, but nice design. Two rows, one row, two row, one row, with that crema marble porcelain tile. So anyway, go ahead and get this posted on the web so that y'all can see it. I hope that y'all have a good Sunday. Bye.